Hello hackers, welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. What's going on? What are we in the middle of here? Let's check our game history. What have we done so far? Where's our flop to start off with? Time Ace. We've done pretty good since then. We had Ace Mayor, Jet Ace, Highway Ace, and Ace Football. Oh, and Election Ace too. And now we're going back to City Simulators again for our next game, Ace Mayor 2000. Alrighty. Let's throw save games in there. Do we have a new engine now? I don't remember. Huh. Is there a way to check? I don't think so. Okay. Ooh, casual games. Okay, it's a new genre. Doesn't really help us though. That can stay the same. Well, I would think specifically for city simulation that AI would be less important than level design, but the game doesn't look at it that way. Just your sliders, the proper position is based on what the genre is. Recent market data shows that the Govador G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. Yeah, it is. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Oh, this does not look good for the G64. We still do not have... Let's upgrade. We must have upgraded because we wouldn't have mono sound available if we didn't have a new engine. Might as well put it in since we have it. Boy. We still have no guidance on if any of this stuff is important. Well, it's worked so far. Let's keep going until we hear otherwise, I guess. What are we aiming for? What was our design? I'm sure our technology is a new record. I don't remember what our design was last time. Okay. Well, 13 is definitely not a new record design. I knew that. Alright, we're due a big hit. First reviews are in. Ooh! Could it be? Come on! Big money, big money, big money, no way we stop! Oh! It didn't work. Dang it. I've never had a perfect game. Something I can be doing here? Oh, game report. Yep. And at some point, I don't know if it's a set number of games, but there's some points while... Ooh, new sales record. Important milestone in the history of SimAce Enterprise. There's some point where you get what the game will call... You get a message about it being a surprise hit. And that's kind of the cue... where it gets you out of the garage and into your office, and it's when you're in the garage. I guess the mechanic. I've read about this recently. The mechanics are a little bit different in terms of how reviews are calculated. It's actually has less to do with what you set it as, and actually more to do with kind of a predefined scale. If that makes any sense. Because once you really get into the game, you're always measured against your last game, so you always want to be improving. Apparently. But it's a little bit different when you're in the garage. It's kind of like an introductory tutorial level. So this might be the one. Ace Mayor might be the one that gets us out. Today, Nintendo has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called GameLing. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. That didn't come along till later, but anyway. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the GameLing is underpowered. But given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. Yeah, I remember the Game Boy. The Game Boy was kind of unique, at least compared to consoles. It didn't have the same kind of turnover. Maybe because it didn't have the same kind of competition. It kind of had its own. Hit shelves next month. But yeah, there's nothing like the Game Boy, really. Congratulations, you've made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. Good, because Martha's going crazy. I found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? You gotta pay $150,000. Well, we can definitely afford that. Let's do it. Here we are. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. Alright, we got sound seems to be quite important. Okay, good. I was just talking about how we needed that. City Everyone is a great topic match. Didn't we already know it was a sales record? Or just a milestone, 100,000? I should be doing something. Can we research something? We get tutorials. Well, we only have the one staff. So, Ace Mayor 2000, the newest game by Simace, has caused a storm of good reviews and ecstatic customers. Industry professionals say that Ace Mayor 2000 is one of those rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. Seems Simace Enterprise really has made gaming history with Ace Mayor 2000. Well done. Oh, nice. Guys, we got our name on the outside of the office. Is that a time clock? That must be a time clock. Let's got some books with old school filing cabinets. Some game design here. Oh, we're done. I can't research anything else. Train? Oh, we missed this because the tutorials, since I played through it, the tutorials are off. We have to, before we can actually hire staff, we have to do the staff management course. Here, go ahead and do that. It doesn't require any research points. It only takes cash. I kind of wish that you didn't have to spend research points for training. It's one thing that I tend to neglect is training because I seem to never have enough research points for all the cool stuff I want to put in my engine. Game Link is out on the shelves. Okay. So what we got here? It says level 1 here. Golden chest, mini boss, boss there. Looks like there's a secret passage or something. We have a Super Nintendo on our shelf here. And I'm pretty sure that has not come out in the game yet. Mars, clearly a Doom poster. Is this what Space Invader looks like? I don't know. Space Commander. Look at that game library, man. That's nice. Experience off the market sold 360,000 units, generating $2.5 million in sales. Wow. We're not able to hire our first employee. Okay, let's do that. Well, we do all simulations, so I think we should make sure we get tech guys. It's crazy that you can spend up to $2 million looking for someone. It's just unbelievable. But I really don't want to spend much. Because the guys you can get at this point in the game are kind of crap anyway. I don't want to spend more than that. Okay. What can I do meanwhile? Can't do that. Okay, so this would be game engine number 2. We've got okay. Well, next time we get a new element, we can upgrade to a new engine, or maybe we need to get a new level of graphics. Let's start on our next game. Since we redid City, our next one to redo would be Military. Okay, let's do that. Or should we wait until this guy comes on board? Maybe we should wait for him to come on board. Alright. 3 candidates. Carter Meyer, Jose Hernandez, and Peter Barker. Let's look at their... Okay. So 380, very nice. Tech score, pretty... wow. Relatively fast. Research is pretty low. Technology and research are even lower. We got more designs. So he's more balanced, I guess. I don't really like him. He's more expensive. Let's get this guy in here. We can now research medium games. Nice. Okay, we gotta train him first thing. Staff welcome training. Your staff have this little bar here, which is kind of an efficiency measurement. It's always real low when they first start. They gotta be on the job for a while before they start getting efficient. And even then, it'll take some time on the job before it fills all the way up. and it will decrease after they've been working for a while. Then you have to send them on vacation to recharge, and will also decrease actually when if you've been sitting there not doing anything for a little while. And yes, that does happen sometimes. It's happened to me as I was trying to figure out what I could do and trying to get people trained, and some people were on vacation, so I was waiting for things to finish up so everyone could be ready for the next game we were going to release, and the people who didn't have training or didn't have vacation were just sitting around, and their efficiency actually started to drop. But it wouldn't let me send them on vacation. Once I started doing some work, they filled back up. What are we doing here? No, I'm not training you. We're going to make a game. In fact, Ace himself, Ace does not take vacations, but his efficiency is going down. He must have been sitting idle too long. Okay, let's get a new game going. Another game aimed at everyone. Another military simulation on the PC. Market share's dropped, but you know, whatever. Using our Master Ace engine, and what are we going to call it? We've had jets. We can do submarine ace. Okay, great. Like Aces of the Deep. Although, not nearly as cool, because our game engine is nowhere near as awesome. Aces of the Deep came a little bit later. With the growing interest in video games, there's also a growing audience for video game magazines. A great way for game developers to market their upcoming games, which means marketing is now available for research. It's important because it used marketing and the gaming convention, once it becomes available, to build hype for your game, and that can help drive sales as long as the game is good. It seems to hurt more if you have a lot of hype and you don't deliver. Let's emphasize sound since we know that's important. Yeah, Aces of the Deep, man, that was a phenomenal game. Oh, look at all the tech we got going on. Nice. We're not getting any better at design, though, are we? Oh well. It'll come in time. Okay. Oops. Alright, reviews are in. Another 10? Nice! Come on! No, he's not gonna make it. Dang it, Game Hero. Look at that, 9.75 average, back to back. That's pretty great. You better make a game report for us, and I'll research. Well, maybe we should save up for marketing. Marketing is going to be helpful. Let's just wait. Vena, creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Game Link from the Vento. Okay, so I guess the Game Gear was out. It seems like it. I could be wrong, but it seemed like the Game Boy was around for a long time before the Game Gear came out, and it was so well established. I always thought having a Genesis or having a Game Gear would have been cool, but I didn't know anyone who had it. Like, I knew lots of people who had Game Boys, but it seemed like no one had Game Gear. So I guess there was some competition, but it wasn't very good competition because Nintendo just blew it away. Excuse me, a spokesman for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear is basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full color screen. This is right about when the Genesis came out, though. So the Game Gear was like a generation behind? I don't know. Well, the top of the Game Link, we will see. It will debut in 2 months.